Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and I am a girl with plans. In today's video, we're going to be kind of decorating and I'm going to be walking you through what I use my mental health journal for. All right, guys. So I am currently using the vertical layout for my mental health journaling. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to kind of walk you through how I use this. I'm also going to talk about things that I've done in the past that didn't quite work and why this is working. But for the sake of time, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be decorating while I talk about it. And yes, I do decorate this planner because even though I need space to write, I am very cognizant of the space I need to write, but I still can utilize some of the area for stickers because I kind of find I don't need it all. And if I do, that's when I can pull out some of my note pages that I actually keep in the back of my journal. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I guess before I actually start laying stickers down, I'm gonna get some of my whiteout pens too. I'm going to tell you guys what I am actually going to be using. So you might have already seen this, but I use the Happy Planners Create Your Own sticker packs for a lot of my sticker books that have a variety of stickers in them, so I can put like stickers or common stickers in one place. So I created this book, which is the spring and then summer somehow got wiped off, spring and summer stickers. Now, obviously, this isn't all of my spring and summer sticker books, but I did put some of them in here, and one of the ones I put in here was my Squad Girl books. Now, these are the older Squad sticker books. So these are all from Squad Life. I might have some from the original Squad Goals. I'm not sure, but it looks like all of these are from Squad Life. So yeah, all these are from Squad Life. I was good when I took these out of the original book and wrote on the back where they were from. All right. So I think I might have mentioned this in a previous plan with me when I was utilizing this, that I have been using this since, did I start in April? No, I started in May. That's how fast time is going by. I'm like, wait a minute. I had to have started. I don't know if I want to use that. Oh yeah, I do. I do want to use this. I'm not gonna put white out behind that. So yeah, I started doing this in May because if you guys have caught any of my other videos, then you may already know that I did I do a lot of goal planning at the beginning of the month. And one of my big goals this year was to journal. And I want to journal just because, I feel like it's good. Journaling is good. It's always good. Getting your feelings and emotions on paper. You can journal about anything. You can journal about your day, things that are going well. You can do like memory planning as a form of journaling. I really need to journal for the mental/emotional aspect of it. I do live by myself, so my social interaction is a little bit limited at times. I do also primarily work from home. I do have it. My job does have an office space, but we do primarily telework. So social interaction is limited for me a lot. So I need a place to kind of let things out. Because I don't get to really chat with people as much. I get to chat with you guys, which is kind of why I do these YouTube videos, believe it or not. I love planning. I like sharing my planning. I think it's fun, but I like making these videos because I can like chat with everybody. So yeah, but I found it's important to kind of just get some of my feelings, emotions, and sometimes even frustrations down on paper. So that way, maybe like putting it down on paper, they have that thing like bless and release type thing. Maybe I could do that. Like maybe once I put it down at that point, sometimes when I'm chatting, it makes it hard to decorate. But once I actually, put it down, then it might help with my overall mentality or whatever for the day. Because, sometimes if something's on your mind, it could be something simple and what others may view as not really a big deal, but something that can be weighing on your mind, something that you're harping on, can really put a damper on your overall day. So yeah, I do think it's, I think it's beneficial, at least for myself, to make it a point to try to get my feelings down on paper. I kind of want a blank box. So they have a blank box. All right, so let's talk about my whole like journey into finding something that works for me. It doesn't look like they have any. All their boxes are decorative, which is going to be great, but it's not great when I have a picture there. So I am going to pull. I have monthly pastel boxes and just regular pastel boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. But these monthly boxes have a lot of the small, it has a lot in it. So I'm actually going to probably try to use some of these in here. Okay. So beginning of the year, actually every single year, I will tell you, when I sit down and think about things that I want to accomplish in the new year, I think, okay, I need to start journaling. I need to start journaling. I mean, ever since I was a kid, I like always had diaries, but I never really wrote in them. I would like get on these, I guess, quote unquote kicks where I would write in my journals or my diaries for like a few weeks, if that, maybe a week. I'll be like super consistent, and then I'll start getting inconsistent with how often I actually write in my journals. And that's kind of been the theme for as long as I can remember. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that I just all of a sudden, this is my goal. I get into it. I'm thinking this is going to be the year, or this is going to be the month, depending upon when I actually set that goal. And then the next thing I know, my journal is like laying on the floor underneath my nightstand in a drawer, and I don't write in it for the rest of the year. Seriously, the rest of the year. So I definitely want to change that. So I made the goal this year, and I started out kind of wanting to use some of my guided journals that I bought from Happy Planner, because I have a lot of guided journals. That's I was gonna say it's another story for another time, because what I do is I buy stuff when they're on clearance, and sometimes I buy things because they're such a good price. Like if you can get a guided journal for $5, I sit there, I'm like, oh, these covers and this and in these dividers. But then I end up having like so many of these guided journals. So I'm like, I need to use them. So my initial plan was to use these guided journals. And then I also had some filler paper, and I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll use these guided journals, and I won't use them like for the way they have them set up, like you use one of the page for like the whole day. I was like, I won't do that. Like I won't put that request on myself. Plus, I don't really like always I like one guided prompt, but I don't like a series of guided prompts when I'm writing. Like, cause I don't know. That's just me. Once I get to a series of guided prompts, I'm kind of like, ugh, I'm over it. So I figured what I would do is use like one guided journal sheet that's meant for the day, use it for the entire week, if that makes any sense. So that was my initial plan. And again, beginning of the year, it kind of worked out for me. I mean, that's when we're most motivated. So that's when it worked out for me. However, what I will say is I kind of didn't stick with it. And again, in my goals videos, I think I kind of touched on some of that. Like, hey, I'm not doing good. I really need to get into it. But I don't know why I didn't stick with it. Like, I think it was just, I tried to make it a part of my routine. And I played around. That wasn't straight, so I had to pull it off. So I played around with like penciling into my schedule for the morning or the evening, trying to find the right time to journal, and why ideally it would make the most sense to kind of journal at the end of the day, because that's kind of when you're reflecting on your day in general. I started even trying to kind of do some journaling in the mornings, because if you know, just like they say, if you have trouble working out, maybe try working out in the mornings, because that's possibly, let me save this one. Once you get it and get it over with, then you're, you know, you can't not do it later on in the day when life gets in the way. So I tried to even do that for journaling, pretty much for the same reasons. Hey, if I go ahead and get this done early enough in the day, I can more reflect on maybe the previous day, because it's so early in the morning and I don't have much to write, or sometimes just life in general type thing. So that was my plan. I, again, was kind of inconsistent with it. I really, really was. So it was like, okay, I need to come up with another, oh, they have these too. Let's just stick with this set. Something else to work, you know, something else that might work a little bit better type of thing. So I decided to switch to the vertical for a couple of reasons. First, I can decorate. I mean, I could have decorated my guided journal. I mean, Planning with Bumble does it all the time. So I definitely could have done that. But I think because there were so many writing prompts and some of them had some like decorative elements, like I had a lot of the Disney ones, I kind of felt like, oh, I don't really need to, if that makes any sense. I think some blue needs to go over here. So I didn't decorate it. And I will say, I decorate my planners because it makes me want to use them. They're pretty, and they're even prettier when they're filled out. So it's almost like motivation. If I'm actually putting stickers on the page, I don't want to waste the stickers. So not wasting the stickers means actually using the planner, right? So that's why it motivates me to use my planner. However, aside from just being able to decorate some of these guys, because that wasn't my primary motivation for switching to a vertical, that was kind of a happy little results from switching to the vertical, I guess you could say. But you do have smaller amount of writing space. And most people are gonna be like, well, why do you want to go to something that has less writing space? It's because I can get intimidated. Like I said, you know, when I tried to journal on like a big regular blank page journal, it was intimidating. Like, it wasn't like I felt, oh, and I guess subconsciously intimidated would be a better word. Because I felt like I needed to fill it out. And like I said, if I didn't have anything going on, it's like, oh, I guess I don't really need to, you know, write in this. Like, I'll just skip this today and I'll write in it tomorrow type thing. And that's, you know, when you put off something to the next day, especially something that really isn't that time consuming and stuff like that, it's an indication that, hey, this is probably not going to work. To be completely honest, especially because when you journal, there's like no rules. You don't have to write paragraphs. You can write sentences. But when you're starting something new and it's just difficult for you in general, you have to like keep it as simple, I guess, as possible. So yeah, this works because it is a smaller amount of space. I do have a couple of boxes to write areas. And you know what, guys? If I really need to write more, and again, I've gone through this in some of my setup videos and things like that, but I do keep the guided journal in the back. Like, what I did is, I seriously have like 4 to 5 guided journals. I keep them in the back of my planner or my journal, this journal. So that way, if I need prompts, if I'm kind of really am struggling to write something that day, which hasn't happened yet. So we're like almost 2 full months into this and it has not happened yet. So yay. Then I can use the guided journal. I can also use the guided journal prompts to help me here. And then I also have blank filler pages, which I can use if I really, really need to write down. And I think I've showed you guys this before, but I'll show you again. The filler pages I actually have in here, let me find some that I haven't written on, because yes, I have used some of these, are these. This is a Happy Planner wrong one. So it has these, like, it's broken up like this. So again, less intimidating for me, because if I don't need to fill out the whole thing, I can fill out a section or whatever. I mean, there are no rules. And then this one. So I found ones that had, like, where I could write over the whole page, or I could write in sections if I wanted to. But if I find that I have a lot to write, then I will just write on there. I will write on here and then continue it on there. So I'll write my general feelings here, and then I might expand on those feelings in there. So that actually works really, really well for me. I don't know why. Like I said, I think some of it is the fact that I was just overall intimidated by the other journals, by just having either, like I said, even a guided journal. I was intimidated by it. Just the size of the space to write in and everything else. Like, I need limited space, so that way I'm like, okay, I don't have a lot to write today. That's fine. I don't need a lot to write today. I only have to write my general mood. So yeah. All right, so that is why I'm using it. And I think during my discussion of why I'm using it, I kind of went into a little bit about how I'm using it. So yeah, I mean, as I said, this is my mental wellness type journal. And it's just, you know, I have anxiety. So I do, like, part of my anxiety, and probably a lot of people when they have anxiety, is you're a constant warrior. You worry a lot. I was saying, like, it sounded like I was saying warrior, like, oh, one of those words that, you know, should come out right, and it just doesn't. But I worry a lot. I think about things a lot. You know, you kind of harp on things a lot that isn't good mentally. So I just need to get this stuff down on paper, and hopefully, you know, with the hope that it might alleviate some of the stress and anxiety that I do have. So that's pretty much the ultimate reason for doing this. And I will say, it's not like a woe is me type journal. I mean, I don't write about all the bad things. I write about the good things, because I think when I'm having a really good day, emotionally and mentally, I write about it, and it's nice to reread when I'm going through my journal. So it's not always the bad stuff. When I talk about just mental health journaling, it's not like, oh my gosh, this happened to me today, it's so bad, blah, blah, blah. Or it's generally how I'm feeling each day is what I write about. Let me do a frame check. Oh, nope, it's pretty good. I can go up a little bit more. Sorry, guys. I added some decoration to my desk. I don't think you can see it. I added this little garland of florals, and I didn't really add it for decoration. I added it so I'm not, like, going too far up, but I don't have anything I can put down because this is where I'm sitting. So I'm trying to get better about keeping things in frame. All right, so as far as the decor goes, I need a box over here, and I can use one of these boxes with a little design element in it. What color do I want? I can do blue. I can bring in some more pink because there's an ice cream, but there's pink there now. For some reason, I'm doing this, so we'll do this one. We'll make this a blue. And just to kind of hide that line, I'm going to put it right here. But yeah, this has worked well, because there are days where I'm feeling a little blah. So not like horrible. I'm just feeling kind of, you know, a little eh. Then I like this. This is The Weekend in One Word. I'm going to put that right here. Just add on some of my cluster of boxes. If I write it down, sometimes I do feel a lot better. Obviously, those are only the days that I am feeling blah and not like really bad and something's really weighing heavily on my mind. Those sometimes writing doesn't just get rid of it. Eating Oreos helps though. Gluten-free Oreos for me. I can't believe I just said that, but yeah, y'all know, come on. All right, so now I want something over here. So yeah, but in general, this helps, and I really do like writing in it. And it's funny because I wish I could show you guys but some of the stuff that I write in there is very personal. So it's not really like I just don't want it on the internet type thing. But like I use like mild liners to like go over some of my letters. Sometimes I like write in different colors. So this is like, I guess in a way, kind of creative journaling. I mean, I hesitate to say creative journaling because I don't know if that's really gonna fit. It's a seashell, but just because it's like my mental health journal. But I feel like I really do enjoy the decorating and making it pretty, which is strange, but that's what I enjoy. And this is the only planner. All right, I think I can just decorate the sidebar and be done, guys. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I can add one of those up here, but this is the only planner that I actually do that in. I could easily do it in some of my other planners. So it's not like there's not a reason to, but my other planners are so like functional. So when I'm writing stuff down, I'm kind of writing stuff down and then moving on. Because I'm writing stuff down so I don't forget type thing. Whereas in here, I'm like, because I'm journaling, I can kind of be fun and kind of write all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? Like part of the using, I want this here. I'm thinking. I think I want to use washi. Let me take a quick step aside and hopefully I don't lose my thought. And let me see, because I have so much washi, and I'm thinking maybe the pink or maybe this like sea green color. All right, I did not love my pinks as far as this goes, but I did find these. I like them all. I've never used this one. I don't know that stripes are gonna work here. Y'all, it is thundering outside, I think. I know you can't hear it because I can barely hear it, but I'm only bringing that up because I didn't think they were calling for. Okay, I don't like that. I might actually like the stripes for some reason. I don't know why. I think they look cool, especially with her standing there. It looks more like a ground, and I don't think I want to take it across. I think I just want to end it where the boxes end, which is something I rarely do. Of course, I rarely use washi, so. All right, now guess what, guys? I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I hate when that happens. Darn you, washi. I know I was talking about pens and making it look pretty and not being able to do that in my other planners because they're so functional. And like, yeah, pretty much, I will say, fortunately, no one has actually criticized me yet for using all my stickers in my planners. I've heard other people say that they've like, you know, get criticism for it. Like using all the stickers in the planner, like using up all the writing space and stuff. Oh, that's right, I want sidebar. So thank you guys. I can take criticism, so it's fine. But for me, I am a very, like, I need to have a creative outlet. And that was, I used to be a strictly functional planner with no stickers. Yes, that was me. And then I discovered functional planning. sorry that I keep messing with this. I don't know why I need it straight. But then, yeah, I discovered functional planning. And I think I'm going to do the ice cream on my sidebar. And I fell in love because as much as I like to be creative, and I am a creative person, like I've always been a creative person. Like when I was a kid, I was into like writing poetry and stuff like that. I do not have talents in the drawing world or anything like that, so I can't draw. So stickers allows me to pretend that I'm drawing or to take the place out of drawing. All right, I wish there were some more like quotes or something, but there doesn't seem to be any. It's just a lot of function. There's like love this day. I can put this here. Let me put this over here. I'm not gonna be able to write in that little spot. Maybe we'll write it right here. Let me put it right there. But I want something here. All right. Maybe I'll just put her up here so that way I don't got to worry about like having that extended. I'll do like this. Cute. Oh yeah, I put the, I didn't even realize I put the ice cream on the first day of summer, but I don't want to take up any more room because I have this here, and this here. So like that was a bad choice. This one should have been moved over, or this one should have been over here. I don't like to usually cover everything up, so I'm gonna have to add another box here. Yeah, I have to add another box here. So I wonder if I should add oh, yeah, let me see something real quick. Oh, that'll look, I was sitting there thinking maybe I'll use one of the decorative boxes that are in here because they have these really cute like decorative ones. I was going to use a bigger one, so I was going to use one of these, but I think because there's a picture, it'll look weird. So I'm going to Mojo Jojo's boxes. So there are some bigger ones in here too. I like this here, but I feel like it's messing me up too. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just deal with it. I think if I put the box I'm in, I'm gonna actually end up impeding my writing space more than probably leaving it, if that makes any sense. All right, so I think I'm done. The only other thing is it looks strange up here. So I feel like right up here, it just feels like it needs some stuff. So I don't really have anything else. I Love Summertime. That'll go right there. I have to move the pineapple. Yeah, so I use stickers. Like I said, it helps with my creativity. So when I'm writing colors and like stuff in here with inks, that's also helping with my creativity. So this is almost like a creative mental health journal because doing all of that fun stuff is helping my mental health. All right, now we are officially done. And you guys, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't throw stickers up there. I like this. This is cute. There's a lot of decor, but there's a lot of writing room. I mean, like in this box, in some of these, you almost have 3 full boxes to write in. Like this one, you have 2.5. This one, well, I guess you have the top here and the top here. So I actually do have enough. I mean, I don't want to put any more boxes. Like I kind of like using the boxes as a decorative element, but sometimes they increase function. Like here, I overlapped this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop them back on my disc so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Oh, I was like, is this the last week? We have one more week. And then we're like right in the midst of summer when July comes. All right, guys. So this is it. This was my like ode to summer for in my mental health / creativity journal. I loved it. I love using the Squad Life, the old Squad Girl stickers. I think they're super cute. I love, if you can, like I said, most of my spreads in this actual planner, they're all this pastel-y, like lighter colors. They're not super bright, which is kind of fun. I think, which is kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. I think I might need to go a little bit brighter. So maybe I'll go a little bit brighter coming up. I do plan to like do some plan with me's in this planner, but probably not as much as other ones. Because I do sometimes like decorating this while I'm like lounging in front of the TV. And sometimes I literally decorate it on Monday and then just start writing. So, and then over here, I don't know if I mentioned, this is kind of where I write my weekly focus. And my weekly focus could be one word. Like maybe this week I want to focus on positivity. Or maybe I want to focus on balance or something like that. So it has kind of been in the whole one word type thing. Self-care also comes in here a lot. So I kind of write either one word or a sentence of something that I want to focus on that week. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I would really appreciate it if you would just hit that like button. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really does help grow my channel. And sometimes I've been noticing issues with the YouTube algorithms. They're like, if you're not subscribed to a channel, then you might not always know or see in your feeds when I post a new video. So please consider subscribing if you will. And I do want to thank all of my returning subscribers. Your support means so much to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Again, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.